I worked at AFTV, I got Julian with me. We've just beaten PSV 7-1 at the Philips Stadion. I mean, didn't see that one coming at all.
Yeah, well, first thing it was 1-7 because we are away.
Yeah, but 7-1.
Yeah, all right, no, don't end it.
Yeah, I should just cut in it, just end the whole thing.
Okay. It was 1-7 to Arsenal, and you say no one saw it coming.
You didn't?
No, not to that level. I did not see it to that level, but I didn't see us losing either. And you've got to think of the reasons why we actually won to the level that we won.
Cold head. You have a cold head.
No, it's not cold, sorry.
You have a cold head. So even the fans here they don't want to hear from you. You want to put it over your mouth, over your head. You're trying to get you out of the video. Okay, so explain to me then, what was a PSV hat?
Right.
Jeez. Definitely don't want to be wearing that after tonight. That's the last thing you want to be cheering on after a 7-1 pumping.
I didn't see him, was he big?
He's quite a big guy, yeah.
So I'm going to get it.
You better go pick that up. But okay, so explain it then, Julian. You said, you didn't think you was going to lose, but a 7-1 performance, something was unthinkable by many fans. We spoke to so many throughout the whole build-up into this game. 7-1, I believe it's a record as well, here as well in the Champions League, so that's incredible.
No, it's not a record in the Champions League.
Well, the PSV fan said to me he's never in the Champions League never had a result like that ever.
Yes.
For them, it's a record with defeat.
Yeah, for Arsenal, we beat Slavia Prague, I think 7-0 at Arsenal, and also in the Cup Winners' Cup in '93 we won 7-0 away at Standard Liège, but it was a very good performance.
Yeah. PSV record, they haven't lost 7-1 ever.
Yeah, but we don't care about PSV, obviously.
Well, you put the hat on earlier.
I had the hat put on me. So we got to look at the reasons why. And the first thing I'll say is I didn't see that kind of result coming. But now, having seen it, you've got to look at the reasons why that result happened. And there's two reasons why it happened. And the first one, and it's not a negative, and it's not about dismissing PSV as a team, but it's about looking at the style that PSV played and how that actually complements what Arsenal do. And when Arsenal don't play well, what style of play does the opposition play? And where we've really struggled in the last few weeks especially is against a team that just come and defend. Right. We've seen it West Ham, we've seen it against Leicester, we've seen it against Forest, teams that don't come out. Arsenal struggle with a low block. They find it very difficult to find space. But today we played a team that I have to say was very tactically naive. They have a lot of injuries at the back, they have a lot of injuries throughout the team, they're playing with very low confidence, but the main thing was the strategy that this Peter Bosz, I think his name is, came up with. It just was never going to work against a team like Arsenal. Okay,
but with that mindset, then you're basically saying, well, if we play Atletico Madrid, we probably lose, so they sit back and defend well. But if we play against Real Madrid, who will come out and attack us, we'll beat Real Madrid.
And that's exactly what, it's really good that you followed exactly what I said, and you understood the logic, and that's exactly where I was going to go. It's exactly where I was going to go.
So you think we can beat Real Madrid comfortably?
No, I didn't say. Now the difference is, don't put words into my mouth.
I'm not putting no words into you. You just said it's exactly the path it's gone. That's exactly what I want you to. So yes, so that is what you're saying.
It is exactly the path because of the style. I would say that we've got more chance of beating Real Madrid than we have of beating Atletico Madrid for the reasons we've just discussed. Because the way that Atletico Madrid's set up, and they're brilliant at it. You think Forest were good at it, West Ham were good at it, Leicester were good at it. Atletico Madrid are, quantum leap above those teams when it comes to defensive prowess.
Okay, right.
And that's why we would struggle against a team like that. And in the same way, getting back to tonight, that team didn't know how to defend. That they tried to attack us, which was good, and it made for a very entertaining game, a game we really enjoyed. But as PSV fans, maybe they didn't enjoy it. But again, just to compliment them, and this is a really friendly place. I absolutely love Holland. Don't know if I've mentioned I did live here for some time.
Yeah, you've mentioned it about 1 million times on this trip so far.
Okay, and I do like the Dutch, and the Dutch stayed behind, supported their team, made us feel very welcome. So let's give them some compliments, and also PSV as a place.
Well,
Eindhoven as a place.
Yeah, I was going to say PSV is not a place. Yeah. Eindhoven you're talking about. Listen, for someone who says he enjoyed watching, you was getting confused with who was on the pitch because it was quite high up in this game. But so much so, I was going to ask you what was your favourite goal, but I know you missed one because you was booking flights to Madrid.
Yes, I was booking flight. I was actually looking at the pricing for Madrid. And
But you're saying I need to book it now?
Yeah, well, I actually said we should book it before we came out because the chances are that Arsenal were going to get through this tie. They were the favourites, and the cost of flight's probably about trebles once we know the draw. And I was actually looking when we were, I think it was 2-3-0 up, and the prices were even high now. So I did miss a goal, but it was the PSV penalty. But I did watch it on TV, and I was a bit. I thought it was. I would say it was a penalty, but then if that was
Partey had his hand in his neck.
Yeah, he was around the neck, and I would say it was a penalty. But if he's going to give that as a penalty, then Arsenal should have had 2 penalties. Because of my viewpoint, what I didn't miss was Tierney being fouled at a corner
And Timber.
and Timber. Timber was actually pushed off the pitch by the player. So if you're going to give 1, you've got to give 2.
Okay.
But then let's get on to the positives.
Well, I was going to end by asking you what your favourite goal was out of the ones you saw.
Yeah, I like the Marino goal because not only look, they're all great goals, but I think he needs the reinforcement and needs those goals more than anyone because it's not just about tonight.
Do we still need a striker?
Well, we don't have a choice. So we've got a guy that scores goals. He's scored now 3 goals in 3 starts. No one, he came on as a stub. So I think he's doing as good a job as you can do. But it's not just about one focal point. As you saw tonight, then the goals are spread around. The goals came from various different places.
I actually want to finish after this. I know I just said that was the last question, but you're standing here smiling. I know that, and you're feeling. You have this feeling, you get really excited, and I feel like you're saying that you're feeling like Arsenal can do something quite unthinkable at this stage. I don't know why it feels like quite unthinkable to Arsenal can go and win this Champions League, because obviously players will be returning. They're saying Saka and Martinelli, if we get through to a certain stage, they'll be returning. And look, see, you feel like you're getting giddy, like Arsenal can go on and win this Champions League.
We should be booking our flights to Munich, not just Madrid.